Leo, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me. For best results. Excuse me. Okay. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. This is your Face Your Fears reading. We're doing shadow work here behind the black veil to let a little more of God's grace into our lives. So we're clearing out our passageways around here, clearing our spiritual sinuses around here is what we're doing. All right. So let's see, what is the major fear that's clogging up your passageways and holding you back right now? The major fear is this. All right. It looks like there's some high stakes around here. You want to keep things under control. Okay. You want to have authority and confidence in life. Okay. Yeah. And you want to be sitting pretty. You want to be sitting pretty on your throne with no problems, all needs met. You feel me? You want to be confident that God is favoring you, right? You hope so. Okay, that's what I get here. Also, there could be some sort of child involved or something where you're concerned about your child having money to be sitting pretty. Mm-hmm. 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 You would like your child to be up on the throne and the stakes are high. Okay. That's another one. Another floor is that somebody may be being immature and playing around, playing a game, okay? But yet, it is not a game. And you're concerned about the consequences of this behavior. All right? Get off on your floor. So, why are you clinging to this fear? Why would you do that? Let's see. Ancestors say this. Because something that was said, possibly by an emperor figure, doing the right thing. Okay, so on one floor, a feminine may be concerned about her man playing, or not taking something seriously. Okay, um, on the floor with your child, a masculine may have said something to you and declared a thing, about doing the right thing, and maybe you're very concerned about that, whether or not you did the right thing or whether or not you're doing the right thing based on something this person said. Okay. On another floor, it just may be you dealing with your own high stakes and concerns. And again, I see the need to control, or you feel the need to control the movement of whatever's happening here because of something you may have committed to by, through some declaration that you made, so maybe now you're on the hook for a thing, and now, you're hoping that it works out perfectly. Okay? Get off on your floor. Um, where's this fear stemming from underneath it all? What's this all about? It's all about this, according to the ancestors. It's all about loss and your concern about loss, or when you lost, when you felt loss. Okay? It was very painful. Okay? And you feel that Um, mm, you feel that you missed your calling, or you missed a call, or you missed a turn, or you're afraid to miss a call because somebody's going to call and tell you something, or something like that. Okay? There's some sort of focus, or you feel that somebody else missed a call or missed a calling or some such thing like that, because they were either over passionate or not passionate enough. Either way, there was something up with the passion, something's up with the energy, with the focus, with the drive, right? Or maybe you might feel like it's a loss because somebody is following a divine calling and that's what they're passionate about, and you're afraid of the loss that may come with that. Okay, get off on your floor. That's where it stems from. It looks like you don't trust God. It looks like you don't trust God to supply. It or someone doesn't trust God to supply what is needed. Okay, that is what it looks like here. Ultimately, that's the bottom line of all those floors. Okay, that's the bottom line. Somebody is not trusting that God is your fortress. Okay, right? That makes sense because that's at the bottom of every fear. I'm going to go ahead and guess whatever's not organic. I hear that the fear of falling and the fear of loud, sudden noises is the only two legitimate fears that exist. Everything else is psychosomatic. You know what I'm saying, or based on some kind of traumatic experience or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's the bottom of every fear. It's all about not having faith in God. How can you safely face your fears? How can you safely face your fears? Like this. Trust. Come on now. Come on. Desire to return to the safe haven. Overbearing mother, right? So what does that mean? If that's your situation, um, that means trust. Trust God. God is the source. God is the supply. Okay. God is the safe haven. God is the shelter. Right? Okay. So if that has nothing to do with it, it's all about that safe haven, though, for us all. And how do we get into this safe haven? We have to trust because it looks scary. It looks scary. That's legit. Okay? That's legit. That's the open mouth of a whale. Now, if a whale swim at me with an open mouth, that's a problem in my mind. You know what I mean? That's a problem. If you feel a little fear in that moment, I think that's completely legitimate, don't you? Am I right? Okay, but in this whale mouth right here in my card, this is the world whale. There's a whole world in there. There's a whole world, and it's a safe world. Mhm. Mhm. It's a safe world, but you got to trust though. You got to trust. Okay? So that's how you can face your fears safely. Okay? Trust God. Amen. Face your fears. I'm done. Okay? We're facing our fears here, and all of these tools represent ancestors that have her back, for those of you who don't know. Um, and she's facing her fear. Somebody's at the door. She's grabbed her baseball bat. It's about to go down. This person doesn't have an appointment. Okay? But whatever's on the other side of that door, she's going to be fine. Is the person on the other side of that door going to be fine? I don't know. Okay? I can't know. All right? But I know she's going to be fine. Okay? So trust, face your fears. Okay? And allow the ancestors to have your back. Know that. Know that the ancestors have your back and live like the ancestors have your back. Act like you know. This is one of our sayings in the Black community. ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know us that well, one of our sayings is act like you know. All right? Because we know that sometimes you know, but then you're not connecting the dots. You see what I'm saying? You're talking it maybe and you're not walking it. See what I'm saying? So here is where you're being invited to walk it. Walk it by trusting God. Amen. All right, let's move on. Yeah, walk through the fire. This might be something uncomfortable. Facing your fears, very uncomfortable. Okay? But if you want to be well, if you want more of God's grace to be able to enter your life, you're going to have to unclog your spiritual sinuses here. Okay? That is a necessity. And part of doing that is 100% straight up, raw, organic trust and faith in God. Feel me? All right. Fantastic. Listen, I hope that that message helped you. For personal, get in contact with me. I am here for it. My information is down below. If you're getting a live, please send me your time zone. If you are getting a video reading, you will have your video within 24 hours of payment confirmation. All right, for more deep ass readings where we see what's been clogged up in the spiritual sinuses up here. Okay? And all you really have to do ultimately is face your fear. Deal with the discomfort. Okay? And know that your ancestors have your back. Act like you know in deep readings like these. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. That's going to help you. That's going to help you with these fears. Okay? And you can refer to it as little bite-sized nuggets of wisdom. So you can just like flip to any page. Boom. Bite-sized nugget. You know? And just fill up your mind and have a steady diet of positive, reinforcing energy that reminds you that the ancestors have your back. Okay? And beyond that, I will see you again here soon, Leo, behind the black veil.